So this piece, All My Relation, I made it as a part of a portrait series that was particularly inspired by the face jugs produced by enslaved black potters. And I was also particularly thinking about the work of enslaved potter David Drake, who is known for inscribing poetry on his pots. He is one of the first noted, not only enslaved potters to incorporate poetry into his work. So I feel like a pot is a unique marker of place and history and time. Every part of a pot is touched by the hand of the maker, and so it becomes inscribed with everything that has to do with that moment. And David Drake took that further by adding words to his pots, inlayering these very distinct narratives that reflected his personality and also his history and his mind on top of this marker of the pot. But I also reflect on the fact that he's writing on his pots at a time when literacy was banned for enslaved people, and when just the act of writing publicly could have got him in a lot of trouble. And so him combining or adding his words to his pots was in many ways an act of creative resistance. And one of the poems on one of his pots specifically referenced this understanding of all of his relation, this meditation on the loved ones and family members that had unfortunately been sold away while he was enslaved, and reflecting on the pain and the loss of those loved ones. And for me, I'm a member of the diaspora. I was born in Nigeria. I've lived in the United States for most of my life, but I have a number of relatives, half brothers, half sisters, more than likely, that I've never met. I also think I'm not connected to the kind of pain and loss that David Drake experienced, but for me, I'm reflecting on what it means to think about reconnecting with the people and family members that I've never met. The piece is this abstract blend of different facial features on the canvas of a jug meant to represent this sort of blend, this diversity of individuals that I'm hoping to reconnect with, or that I think about, regardless of whether or not I do reconnect with them. I hope that viewers reflect on their own familial legacies, potentially as members of the diaspora or any diaspora themselves, even if you're not in a position to reconnect with individuals that might have been lost to time, to consider how all of those who've come before you shape who you are. And I think about that both as a person, as an artist, and also specifically as a black potter, very much in the legacy of David Drake.